I'm going to talk about scrying. Some of you may understand what scrying is, others, no idea. Scrying is an ancient form of divinatory information, getting it. We often think of somebody with a crystal ball and you're looking at the crystal ball and you're seeing things. Well, that's scrying. Anytime you're looking at something, you're trying to get information out of it. That's scrying. It's called divinatory. It means you're trying to divine the future. You're trying to see something that's out there. To be honest with you, I've never seen a bloody thing in a crystal ball. And I've had many friends that try. Some people use them, and they are very good for focusing your energy and looking through the looking glass, you might say, of seeing things that are out there. It's just a way of tapping into your perceptions and tapping into the universe. A lot of people will use a bowl of water. This is a very ancient way of scrying. They would take a reflective bowl, like hammered silver or tin or something like that, and then they would fill it with water. And they would like gaze into it and focus. And what's really happening when they do that is when you're focusing on one spot, it's like you can, and you're looking for something, you're looking in particular to see something, you can actually tune in to that information that's out in the universe. And it can come forth to you and you can see it. Other people may not be able to see it, but you are seeing it by using that focus, that point. It's like any time, like you're a dancer or something and you're supposed to be twirling around and not fall down. You have a focal point to look at. So you look at that focal point and you don't vary it. You just keep going and you move and you don't fall down. Same thing with scrying. You have that focal point and you look at it and you keep looking at it and you have your intent behind you, what you're looking for. And if you're lucky, and if you've really focused hard and you're able to pull down that information, you're going to see something. I did a scrying thing with a friend of mine once. She had a crystal ball and she was looking in it. Couldn't see a thing. I had lit a candle. And a candle's another way of focusing your energy. Well, I didn't see any future events or anything. But what happened was really fun because the candle flame actually left the candle and moved around the room. And my friend saw this happening too. So it was really interesting. We're sitting there and this candle flame is moving around the room. And I'm like going, okay, Harry's here. Harry is a guide of mine. He's an elemental energy, a fire elemental energy. And he just was showing me that he was there by moving the flame. The flame is moved by energy. Harry's an energetic being, so he can move that flame around the room. So that's essentially what was happening there. But most scrying, you hear the stories about, the looking glass and all of that stuff. Well, glasses, mirrors are reflective. So you can focus on them. You can see your image. You can see things. And so sometimes when you're focusing, the image is going to be of you at first. But then the longer you focus, the longer you look at it, the more you're going to see other things happening. You may see changes coming over your face. You may see a completely different picture because you are tuning into something else, someplace else. So don't be surprised what you see, and don't be surprised if you don't see anything. It is not everybody's thing to do scrying. Some people are drawn to it like moths to the flame. Other people, don't really care. I'm one of those people that it just doesn't, I don't need it. I don't need that focal point to check in on things. So try it sometime, just for fun. Try scrying. Try looking at a reflective surface, focusing your attention. It's another form of meditating. And just see what you can sense. Because it isn't so much about seeing with these eyes, but seeing with your inner eye. So good luck and have fun.